So now that we've got it apart, the first thing I'm going to do is just give it kind of a gentle little brush and just get any of the crud off of it that might have settled into it. Again, being very careful of the more tender parts of the mechanism. Probably better suited to this would be a small paintbrush, an old small paintbrush or something. And then blow it out with our like anything mechanical, clean and lubricated are the two key words. Okay, so with that, again, I'm going to focus on the shaft on which the pendulum rides. I'm kind of a fan of WD-40 for stuff like this because the solvent certainly will work to dissolve any crud. And this is a little sticky inside, so this is not really. Really, what you're seeing me put on here is really too much, but we'll address that here just a little bit. But main thing is you just want to make sure you get the shafts greased up so that things can turn properly. And I'm already seeing that pendulum swinging back and forth a lot better than it was when we first got it open. So, of course, being WD-40, it's going to run everywhere and creep everywhere, which is, for our purposes, actually a very good thing. Okay, this clock is running very well, so that's a very good sign. Okay, also in my workbench drawer, I never go far about, is a nice box of Q-tips. So with WD-40 running everywhere, I'm just going to go in here and clean some things up a little bit. And just basically dab the excess off. I'm not going to do a stupendous job here just in the interest of time, but and probably the most important thing to try to clean up while you're in here is hit those points. If you notice the points are kind of you know, look bad or look a little melted or something, if you have an ignition file, an old ignition points file, hit that with a little file, a little sandpaper, something like that. Just not much, just enough to kind of clean them up and just make sure that they're getting good contact. But again, I'll use my Q-tip, and you can see all the crud that's coming out of there. And with that, that's really all there is to it. Reassembly is simply the reverse of disassembly. And again, if you bought your Day-Glo paint, your white paint, and your polish, you can clean things up before you put them back in. And just be very careful not to touch the face. And you should find that when you apply 12 volts, your clock should run pretty well. There is also a built-in regulator. I guess I'll go ahead and share this too. When you adjust the clock back, it will actually slow the operation of the clock down. The way you work around that is, let's say it's daylight savings, you need to move the clock back an hour. You actually adjust it back 90 minutes and then forward a half hour, and that defeats the adjustment of the regulator circuit. So just FYI on that. Again, if you're driving your car fairly regularly, this operation should keep your clock running reasonably accurately. And when you put your car in for storage, it's inevitable. The clock is going to stop at some point. I try to set the clock forward to adjust it more than back for two reasons. First of all, because it will tend to stop. Running it forward to help it run a little faster, so it'll catch up and gain some time. But also, the clock knob, if you're adjusting the clock forward, you're actually tightening it, and that helps keep it from unscrewing and falling off in your lap and then rolling down under a seat where you lose it permanently. So anyway, hope that helps. Any comments you want to leave are great, and hope this helps you get your clock running and adds to the enjoyment of your vintage Pontiac. Take care. Thanks for watching.